Okay. Okay, adding two 16-bit number. Okay, so here I'm going to take two 16-bit number. So here I'm just taking from the location internal memory. So my input data I'm storing in internal memory. I'm going to retrieve that two data, that is two 16-bit data, and I'm going to perform addition. Okay, so each location carries how many bit in memory? Each location carries how many bits? It is 8-bit or 16-bit? Anybody can answer me? Each location of memory. So for example, this is your internal RAM. Okay. What is this AB in hexa form? Whether it is 8-bit or 16-bit. It is coded in binary form, that is 8421 code. So this is the 8-bit number. Okay, this is 8-bit number. So in RAM, each and every location takes 8-bit. Okay, so this is 8-bit, this is 8-bit, this is 8-bit, this is 8. So I required 4 locations for my input. This is going to be my input. Okay, in this 4 location, so here this is my two 16-bit data, A, B, C, D. Okay, so A, B, C, D. So this 8-bit, so which is the 16-bit. Okay, so combinedly what we say as 16-bit. So this is my one of the data. Okay, this is my one of the data, and so this is the next two location is my another data, that is A, B, C, D. So you can take any data which is my another 16-bit data. Okay, this is my another 16-bit data. So now I'm going to add this. Okay, I'm going to perform addition. Okay, so now you know this is AB in the location 30H. This AB in the location 30H and CD in the location, this particular first data is sequentially loaded the location 31H, and this is 32H. This is 32H and this is 33H. Okay, 33H. Okay. So how I am going to perform addition? So that you should know how I'm going to perform addition. So what I can do is, so you can take this lower byte. This is going to be your lower byte of two data. So two data 1 and 2, these two data we are going to add first. Okay, so if you add, you will be getting a data 9A. You will be getting a 9A. If you want, you can convert this CD into 8421 code, binary code, and if you do arithmetic, that is addition operation, finally you will be getting 9A. Okay, 9A. Then if there is any carry, that you should take care. If there is any carry, so that carry will be automatically pushed to the next higher byte. Okay, because see, if you see how C value, if you convert this something, some value like this, right? So adding two number, so there will be this 1 if it is 1 then probably this will be 0 10, right? So 1 is, if you add 1 plus 1 in binary it is 10, so 0, this 1 will be carry. This will be shifted to next bit. Okay. Okay. So for the first operation, I no need any, I don't want to carry. That is, I don't want to add with carry. Okay, for the first addition. So, okay, let us take this CD, which is in the location 31 and 33. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just moving the data from 31H to R0 register. Now R0 will be having a data. What is the data it will have? What is the data it will have? It will have CD. Okay, I want to take these two data. So CD, okay, CD. Now in the accumulator, I'm taking another CD that is in the location, 33H. Okay, these two location I'm going to take because these two are lower byte. These two are the lower byte. Now I want to add these two data. What I can do is I can simply add A comma R0. Okay, these two register I can add. So finally in the accumulator, I'll be having a result 9A. 9A. So there can be a carry or not carry, whatever may be. If it is a carry or not carry, okay, let it be. So I want to push this data, that is resultant data, to the one of the output location. So I'm going to store in one of the output. This is my output location. I have decided 20H, correct? So in 20H, I'm going to place it in the address 22H because it comes this is going to be higher byte and this is going to be lower byte now. In 21 location, it is going to be your higher byte, the resultant higher byte, and 22H, it is going to be lower byte. So I want to push to this location. So I'm using that move accumulator value to 22H. Okay. So now as per this instruction, data is now moved to corresponding location 22H. Now we have done this operation. Okay. Now as per we have found the result in 22H, that is lower byte result. So if there can be 0 or 1 in the carry, let it be. Now what I'm going to do is the next step, I'm going to add these two value in the location 30 and 32H. With carry I should do, because if there is a possibility of carry, I want to do with carry. Okay, so it is continuation. It is continuation addition. Okay, addition process is continuation from left side to right side. Okay, so like this you can do even 32-bit addition also. Okay, so now what I want to do is from the location 30H and 32H, I want to take my data. Okay, so now from the address 30H, I'm going to take my data that I'm pushing to one of the register R0. So here my R0 is going to be AB. Okay, AB H hexaform. So in the second location data, now the second data I require for the highest byte. So this data I'm going to take from the location 32H, that I'm going to move to accumulator. So why I'm moving to accumulator in the sense, one of the data, always arithmetic operation results will be stored in the accumulator. So that's why we are storing in accumulator in one of the data. So now we are going to add with carry. So add with carry A comma the corresponding register. You can take R1 or R2, whatever may be the register, but you must take one data in the accumulator. Finally, the result will be in the accumulator. What is the result? It will be 57 now. 57. The carry will be the carry will be 1. Carry will be 1. After adding this, there is a possibility of carry. So this 51 data, I want to push it to my higher byte address. See, as per this instruction, I'm pushing my data into 21H location. My accumulator data is pushed to 21H location. Okay. Now, here you can see that the data is 57. Now there is a carry with the value of 1. Okay. Right. So this is the instruction which is like bit manipulation, which comes into bit manipulation instruction. That is here bit manipulation in the sense the operation here is single bit, right? Bit manipulation, it comes in single, that is you are moving a carry bit to the address, one of the address 00H. Okay, so with this I will stop the program. So here the carry is 1, which will be moved to this location. What is this location? Everybody should understand that it is the operation is single bit operation. So move single bit only here. Okay, 00H. What is this 00H? Where is this 00H? So if you take internal RAM, let us take internal RAM. Internal RAM have a location from 00 to 7F. Okay. This everything is byte addressable. This everything is byte. Okay, this is everything is byte addressable. Okay, but this 0 is not this one. Okay, keep in mind. So in that we have the specific location starting from, so I will keep here 20H2 2FH. Okay, so this is the location which is more specific for bit addressing. Bit addressing. Okay, bit addressing. So here the 00 is nothing but the location, the starting location of bit addressing 00H. This is your bit. So like that it will have 7FH for bit addressing. If it is a single bit operation, if you place any address, that will be reflected here. That will be reflected here. Okay, keep in mind. So we are accessing this particular location. Here will be reflected. Okay, the data 1 will be placed here. Here will be the data will be 1, 0, 1. Okay, since we have used 00H. Okay, right. So it is not this 0. No, this 00H. That is not. Okay, that's why if you access in the 21 location, I have 0, 1 as a data because this is 1. The rest of the location all are 0. All are 0. So finally in this location, I have 8-bit dash 0, 1. So that's why the data is 0, 1 now. So this is your carry. Okay. Okay. So let me clear this. The same, if you want, I will show this PPT also. Okay. So here there is a see from 20H2 2F we have a address, bit address. So these are all bit addressing. Okay. That is 00H2 F7FH. See here also you can see 7F. Here also you can see 0. So these are byte addressing. These are byte addressing. This is bit addressing. Okay. So now we are, as per the instruction, move 00H, comma C in the sense C is a carry. C is a carry. So whatever the data in the carry, that will be moved to this location. This is bit operation. Okay, bit operation. Okay. So now here it is going to be one data. Data will be one. The rest every location it is going to be zero. Is going to be zero. So in this location, the data is at last it is going to be 0, 1, H. Okay. Okay. The data in the 20 H location will be 0, 1. Okay, fine. So this is for everything. Yeah, I explained about the operation. Now we can move on to the this thing software. Share the software. See, always if you want to remove your file, you can remove here. Right click on it, remove whatever the file. Okay, so you can take new file, new, save any your project name .asm, since it is ASM file. Otherwise, file open. It is ASM file. So I will start a new project. So students can, so your project name you can have, use some controllers. The Philips, I'll use any one of the model. Okay. So target is created. Now I'm going to create a new file. File new. Save this file. So what is my, so I'm going to do arithmetic operation. .asm. Save this file. So add to this target. Okay. So what is I have saved in .asm. So my arithmetic file. Add it. Okay. So now the file is attached here. So now you have properly linked your application file with your target. That is, target is your controller. Which type of controller you are going to use. Okay. Now you are going to start the program. .asm. So in .asm, start with org, right? So I think you are familiar with program. So I'll just copy paste. So always start the program with org00h. Okay. See here, there is another way of having simple loop. That is, instead of here colon short jump here, it is a label. It is a small jump to here label. So this is a small loop will be continuously executing. Okay. That is, it will be under infinity loop. Okay. Going on, it will be here on. So in the place of Here colon S jump, here you can use short jump dollar symbol. Both are same. So this is a simple program. So as per this program, I'll build the program now. I'll check out. There is no error. Then we can go to debug mode to check out what is the result. So for my program, I required input. So I'm using internal memory, I colon, the location is 30H. So there I want to store my data. So double click on that, erase it, whatever the data previously, have AB. Okay. So you can give directly like this. I will tell you another method to load sequentially. So you can use like, I'll go here. So one way is directly double clicking into that particular location and changing the value. Or else what you can do is you can do right click, modify the memory location. I want to give in hexa form. The value I should give in hexa form so that I can use 0x AB, comma, this is the data, first data which will be stored in the location 30H. The second data 0x CD is my second data. CD is my second data that will be stored in the location 31H. The third data 0x AB, right, 1 second. Yes. So this is the next 16-bit data. And the next 16-bit data, the lower byte is. So this is my one data, 16-bit data. This is my another 16-bit data. I just give OK. So here you can see that the data is stored ABCD, ABCD. So these two data I'm going to add. Two 16-bit data. This is one 16-bit data. And this is another 16-bit data. Okay. These are all my two 16-bit data. Okay. Now I'm going to run the program. I have given the input. So this is my input. Okay. So my output in the location starts in the location. This is going to be 20H, 21, 22. Okay. Now I will check the output. Now I'll run the program. I'll check what is my value. Run the program. So you can go to the location 20H and you can see this is going to be your carry. This is your carry. This is your 16-bit data, resultant data. This is your 16-bit data. Okay, right. Okay. So here, next thing. So I would like to ask a simple question. So you got the output. You are given the input. You have got the output. So you are given the input in hexa form, the 8-bit binary number like A, B, C, D. That is 116 number. Another 16 number A, B, C, D. Another 16. Finally, you are getting this as your result. This is your output. Okay. So what do you understand from this? That you must. Okay, I will share the manual now. Right. So this is your manual. Here you have to tell me. So this is the value. This is two value I am adding. Right. So these two values, if you see, it is greater than this value. Right. So but I have a carry 1 after result. What do you understand from this? Anybody can tell me? What happens if there is a carry? If carry is 1, what do you understand? You have some result. You have some result. Okay. After addition. Okay. So you must conclude. So what is this value? What do you understand from this final 3 data? Anybody can tell me? No idea? Okay, I will tell you. So if there is a carry, I'll tell you for addition, okay? Addition alone. For addition, if there is a carry, which indicates that your value is, that is your result is the greater than FF, okay? That is, if you're doing the performance in 16-bit, then the data is greater than FF, greater than FF. Okay. So plus 57 9A. Okay. So these two combinedly, what we say as a total value. Right? If you convert these two values in decimal, and if you convert these two value in decimal, so you will get some maximum value. So that maximum value will be equivalent to this value. That is, if you add FF with 579A, then that in decimal, so this value added and this value will be same. Okay. So if it is a carry, then which indicates that your value is greater than, if it is 16-bit addition, greater than FF, FF, FF. That is in decimal, it is equivalent to 65 535 value. Okay. So plus this 57 is the offset. It is like addition plus this resultant addition. This is equivalent to some value. So finally, you will have some total value. So that is your final addition value. Okay. So that you should understand. Okay, that's why it is carry equal to 1. Okay.